Well, we got the technician here. He disconnected the modem and put his tester on the line that feeds the location. He said the signal is all over the place. He said definitely got a signal problem. And he said the modem shows it's been offline since yesterday morning. But we've had internet all through yesterday, after, from noon until he got here this morning. But he said it's been offline since yesterday. It's really messed up. This is what we got. He's getting ready to test the line right here. This is the one that goes down and over here, and this one goes over and goes to the tap out on the road out there. He said he's going to do some testing and figure out where the signal is weak. He said it's all over the board. Now he pulled up the record timestamp showing when the modem on their end, showing them that it was offline. And I looked at my equipment, and it's the same time that I disconnected this modem and put it back where it's supposed to be. So when I disconnected this modem from the other site to bring it back here is the time that they said it was offline, and it's been offline ever since. But we've had internet ever since I put them both back where they're supposed to be. It's I don't know. No clue. And he says the other modem that's in the same location here is dropped too, but nowhere near as what this one is. He said plus the signal is bad. So if the signal is bad, why isn't the other modem dropping out as well? Is it because it's got more of a load on it, but it's only using like 70, 80 megabits per second download at any given time? And I just checked that last night, and it's still, that's the maximum that it's getting used. I don't know. And I can't get over 100 megabits per second download in my RV, where I used to get 270, 280. Supposed to have 300, but I'm getting less than 100 now, like 85 to 95. So he's up on the pole and see what he can find up there by testing it. Hopefully he's find something. I just don't know. I'm at my wit's end of what it can be. Well, I'm back in my RV. The technician is gone. It's all up and working. I'm still not getting the speeds that I should be getting. I'm getting on my phone wirelessly, it's like 117. On the laptop, I usually get 250, 275. I'm barely getting over 100, so something is still not quite right somewhere. But the new wire is on its way here. We're going to buried that one to replace the one that's in the ground now, in case it's got a nick in it, and over time it finally just starting to short out. But it still makes no sense why their line was getting bad signal when it's not even plugged into our equipment. And also it don't make no sense that all he did was disconnect all the joints on their coax cable all the way from the tap at the road all the way up to the modem, tested all the lines, put it all back together, tested the signal. It all read fine then, but he didn't replace anything. Now he did replace the splitter because the residence there has a modem of their own in the home, but the numbers, the reading was reading fine after he put it all back together before even he changed the splitter. He said the splitter was an older one and they're putting in these new ones because they're going to be able to offer higher speeds of upload. He said it's a project that's going on and it's going to take 2 to 3 years to be able to get that deployed, so everybody have that option of having faster up speed. But it makes no sense that all he did is disconnect all the joints of the coax cable, tested all the lines, put it all back together, and the readings were fine then. The first thing he did was unscrew the coax from the modem, put his meter on it, and he said the numbers basically was garbage all over the place. He said, well, let me check the line because I think that might be what the issue is. So he started disconnecting everything, tested all the lines, everything looked fine, tested the tap out there at the road with his meter, all it looked fine, put it all back together, put his meter back where the modem is plugged in, everything looked fine. He looked at me, shrugged his shoulders like, I don't know, it's all working now. We don't know. But I got his number and name and his supervisor and number and name. So we're going to dig deeper into this and figure out what it is. Something is there. And he did mention one thing. He said they can run a new line to a different location. So I'm going to look to see where I can possibly relocate all of it. But like I mentioned, the homeowner, even before I got my connection there, had the same similarity of issues dropping out. So the problem may be the exact same one. It's just that location for whatever reason. I mean, it can be something in that location that gives off some kind of static or whatever and noise that's just messing things up. Even though I relocated the modem and it still did it, but I didn't really relocate it that far. Because they got another modem which is right on the inside of a home on the other side of the wall where mine is. Where my box is located, their modem is right on the other side of that wall. Not even 3 feet away. And the technician looked at that modem. He said, yeah, it's dropped out, but it looked normal. Like everybody's drop out, you know, just a little here and there. Nothing that the customer probably would even recognize that it actually dropped out. Which that told us that for whatever reason, the cable that fed both of them is fine, but then again, on the other hand, the signal that he was getting off the coax was all over the place, which that might be why the other one dropped out. I don't know. I was throwing things at him, he was throwing things at me, ideas,
there's something that I can do that would relocate it all of it in a different location. That I have not done. That's a major project to do. But I'm at the point where I'm willing to take that time to see if that will solve the issue. And if it does fix the problem, then I'm going to get them to drop a line. I'm at my wit's end. I don't know where to go from here, but I'm going to try to relocate the box, the modem, the router, everything out to the building where the AP is. Mount the box there. The only thing is, I got internet wire that's actually feeding the home that it's on as well. So if I move the router out to the workshop, I have to send internet back to the home, which shouldn't be that real hard to do because I've already got Ethernet wire ran there. I just have to put a coupling on it, the wire that fed from the home now out to the workshop. I just back feed it, and when it gets to where my box is now, I put a coupling and put it in a box that will continue that connection to the inside of their home. I got plenty of coax that I can actually extend the coax out to work building out there and see what I can do. But it would, I have to do it to the point where the system won't be down that long. Run all the wires and be able to just disconnect, move, plug back in, and get it all working. Maybe I just buy a new box. That way all I got to do is move the equipment. I don't have to take all the equipment out, remount the box. I don't know. Try to make it as fast as possible. I just don't understand what's going on. 3 or 4 different technicians, supervisor, don't know. But whenever we figure it out, I'll make a video about it and probably celebrate this the same day. But I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.